Yes, indeed. Yeah. So, I thought I'd bring, my Malcolm X shirt out today. You know, because I wore MLK yesterday for his MLK celebration. So I'm on my Malcolm X today. You dig? Since everybody on cold, you know what I'm saying, on their side of things. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. They definitely on cold. And the first stop, and I'm talking about police activity. I'm talking about 12 activity is heavy on the east side right now. So if you are not of the pink people, or you're not of the white color, I suggest you be careful on the east side, and especially in the Stone Mountain areas, because they pulling folks over right and left. And the Mr. Orange just hit the office, what, today? The first day? Or yesterday? Whatever day it was. And I find that to be interesting. That, you know what I'm saying? And the reason that he was sworn in on the inside of the White House is because he's got so many death threats. You understand what I'm saying? He understands what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, the puppet master must use somebody. And Mr. Orange is the one that's going to be used for the agenda. No matter what it costs, even if it costs his goddamn life, he's going to be used for it. You understand what I'm saying? So they brought that shit on the inside because of the death threats that he had received. If it was going to be held outdoors. There were so many death threats on his life, which is why he decided to move it inside. It was cold. Nevertheless, it was cold. Nevertheless, it definitely was cold up there. But there are death threats. And there's going to be more. And not only that, he's going to be extremely attacked. I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking about lawsuit-wise. Hell, I've already heard a lawsuit filed already. Even right after he was sworn the fuck in, he received the first lawsuit of his presidency. Y'all know that shit they trying to pass about defunding the governmental education and all that shit right there. All that shit they trying to defund. All that shit. Man, they got the first lawsuit. He received the first lawsuit even after being sworn in, not even having first day of action. There has been a lawsuit filed against these actions about trying to cut back all this funding. So it's gonna be an interesting ride, y'all. Like I told y'all, I'm on cruise control for the next four. For the next four of this right here, I'm on cruise control and I'm just watching. I'm a spectator. At this point, I am going to play the spectator role. I'm not going to get heavy deep off in no activism, this and that, unless it has something to do with keeping the legacy of Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King alive or something like that. And of course Malcolm X. And we are approaching his annual death anniversary, which I'm pretty sure his daughters Ilyasa, Shabazz, and his other daughter is on they on a mission against the FBI them in this lawsuit, which I had told y'all about. And they announced that shit this next day when I told y'all about that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey man, probably will be announced that they're going to win that case right there. That case is going to be won, because there's no doubt about him being set up by them because he was so powerful, just like MLK was. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, man, we just gonna keep holding the line and pushing. You dig what I'm saying? You know, I saw that, you know, Bernice King was strong yesterday in her message. You know, if you did not catch the annual MLK holiday commemorative service, hey, man, it was one to see. And especially from the keynote speakers, I saw Andre, the mayor, our mayor from Atlanta. You did. He on code. From what I know, he left X. He left, you know, which was formerly Twitter. He left the X app. He's on code. I heard he got a lot of funding to house the homeless here in Atlanta. A lot of funding is going into building back Atlanta, the city of Atlanta. So the focus now, y'all, basically, focus on where you from. Focus on where you at. You did what I'm saying? Give back to your community. Build up your city. Build up people around you that fuck with you heavy and tough and strong. You know, build up who you with. Shout out to Lil John them. Who you with. You dig? Build up who you with. Don't worry about the rest of this shit. Build up who you with. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to go with that thing. You hear me? So this is a Motivation Monday, man. And all I'm saying is, hey, Mr. Orange and they be calling that nigga the Muskie boy. Mr. Musk. The richest man in the world. And we talking about in money and paper wise, rich, wealthy. I hope y'all ready for these attacks, because y'all gonna get them. I'm telling you, y'all are going to get a lot of attacks. These 4 years, you will be constantly under attack. So just get ready for all of that. Okay? And I saw the exiting of the President Joe Biden and VP Harris. I saw them, they home going, you know. So we appreciate their work, appreciate what y'all could do. Now we're gonna see what the next 4 years bring, y'all. Y'all be easy.